is a difference between you and me. We both looked into the abyss. But when it looked back at us, you blinked.
Hi guys, Angreifer here, and this here is a DC Legends video. In this video, I'm going to go over Aqualad. Aqualad was one of my favorite characters. I first learned about him, honestly, in Young Justice when I started watching that series. Fell in love with him immediately. So basically, when he came into the game, I was very excited. I liked the concept of what they were trying to do at that time. Arcus was just like running amok because he was so strong. And so they were trying to introduce a tune that could like change the strength ups and the strength downs. They had like Stargirl and Aqualad, like I think Aqualad was first and Stargirl came out like a year later, maybe. I might be completely off on those things. But I like what they were trying to do with his kit. It's just it wasn't really well executed. It didn't really work well. So they've had a rework of him. And so now I'm gonna check and see how good he is. I haven't allocated any of his legendary points, so we're gonna go into that together. But before we get into any of that, first of all, Ultimate Kit Challenge tournament still going on. Link below in the comment section, pinned comment, or in the description section. Please click, please vote. Much appreciated. Help decide whether 2D-tron, Overtone, Eugene Choi versus Ravager. See who wins that, and then I'll announce the grand prize winner next Monday. Next, I put this in the Poison Ivy video, so I'm not going to go too much into it, but that top 10 tunes in DC Legends as voted on by you, I'm going to start doing that sometime next week. So actually I should probably stop like announcing it until I have like a final date, but that is on the way. On top of it, this is the big one. If you guys can get me up to 1,000 subscribers, then I will start a free-to-play account and then just give all of my theories. Like I'll start a free-to-play series and keep my main account. Don't worry, I'll still give you like the early, mid, and end game stuff that I've been giving you, but then I'm gonna do a free-to-play account where I'm just going from like beginning to whatever level I can get to, whatever level you guys want me to get to, but that'll only happen after I get to 1,000 subscribers. So help me out, help me get to 1,000. Share with people who don't even care or play the game. Just tell them, hey, look, I'm sending you this link. Can you please subscribe to this guy? That would be great. Thank you so much, if you could do that. In any case, sorry for the interruption. Just in case, just so you guys know, this little one, Olympia, if you guys watch the channel, she's decided that the best place to be is like inside my shirt these past couple of weeks. So she's in my shirt. So apologies. Let's see. Will she peek her head up? There she is. And she's going back. She does not want to be seen. In any case, so I'm going to go over Aqualad's kit now. Help me get to those 1,000 subscribers for the free-to-play account. Really. And then I'm going to go over the kit for Aqualad now, and then, you know, hop into PvP. So, on the A1, Hydro Stomp. Damage to an enemy. Apply 2 strength downs and apply additional strength downs per each of the enemy's int ups. Now, this was the thing that I was worried about before when I was talking about it, where it's like if you have a bunch of int ups, then the strength downs don't matter to you because the int, well, and the more I think about it, but yeah, so if your enemy team has a bunch of strength, have a bunch of int ups, and you're giving them strength downs for each int up, if the person has built the team correctly, that means nothing. If the person has an Arcus running with a Lex, it means a lot. So, I mean, I'm kind of like iffy on that one. I guess I get it. That is like a specifically designed against a strength up tune who's on like a Lex team or running with Hippolyta as a support. So yeah. By the way, you can also see like how mid-game I was. The same thing with Poison Ivy, where I had like some rings here, some rings there, but I just kind of gave up on him because he just wasn't working for me. Next is on the A2 Atlantean Bulwark. Apply damage, immunity, and well, 12%. Let's see, how many is that? 2, 4, 6, so 7. Oh yeah, 17, because I remember that being a weird number. A 17% true heal to a friendly target. And then the legendary point is 50% chance to double the heal done. The A1, the legendary is also apply 3 bleed. Let's see. So A3, sorry about the interruption again. So A3, Water Bearer Mayhem. Heavy damage to an enemy and apply 5 bleeds. Turn up to 5 strength ups into strength downs. Remove all int ups from the target. This is the one where I was like, okay, this makes sense because you're basically neutering anybody who has strength ups, and then you're also removing int ups from the target as well. So that's kind of like a plus. And then the legendary point is apply 5 additional bleeds on the Hide Legacy passive ability. 40% chance, that would be 60% when booked, to reduce Atlantean Bulwark cooldown to 0 at the end of his turn, which is not bad. And then the other passive ability, Refreshing Waters. Excuse me, at the end of each ally's turn, apply 3 mins if that ally is under, well, 30% health for me, but then it also goes to 40, 50% health, 55% health. Is that 50? 40, 50, yeah, 55%. Oh, no, I'm missing 2. 60%. 60% health. All right, so. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, yeah, 60%. All right, so if I had more blue rings, I just put a bunch of blue rings into Poison Ivy. So I don't have as many blue rings now. Recording this on the same day as I recorded the Poison Ivy video, just so you guys can see a peek behind the curtain, which is not that spectacular of a peek. Legendary point here, apply damage immunity at the beginning of each teammate's turn if that teammate is under 30% health. I'm going to take that legendary point, I just don't know which order. Also, Hide Legacy, 50% chance to also turn all bleeds into permanent bleeds. We do have, people don't really cleanse debuffs that much in the game. Like you do have it for, I think Wonder Woman POT does that, Saint Walker does that, but they're not really used in PvP that much. Then you have apply 5 additional bleeds. You have 50% chance to double the heal. Then you have apply 3 bleeds. I don't like the 50% chance of the doubling the heal. However, I don't like that gate, but I mean applying 3 bleeds on the A1, additional 5 bleeds on the A3. I mean these sea creatures love their bleeds, bro. 50% chance to also turn all bleeds into permanent bleeds. That's if that procs. So it's a 40% chance, 60% chance, and then on top of that, a 50% chance. So that's a lot of gating right there. So I'm going to leave that off just because of the gates alone. That's kind of a cool ability, but I know I'm doing this one. This is kind of a cool ability, but I got to get the 60% before I even then get the 50% chance. And I don't like those double gates. Additional 5 bleeds. I will do that on a heavy damage though. It depends on how heavy the damage is, because then the bleeds may not matter. Doing that. 50% chance to double the heal. I do like doubling the heal, and then applying bleeds on the A3. This would make him run well with Dr. Poison, because when he applies those bleeds, he's also like one of the fastest in the games. I think he's the fastest non-speedster. I can't remember if, yeah, I think he's faster than Kilowog. So that does help. Unless they have debuff immunity, but I'm not really running bleeds against debuff immunity anyway. I do like this ability, I just don't like the gate to it. At the end of his, no. So I'm gonna go with these just because I like that A4 ability more, but the gate to it is just such a, it's just, I don't have enough control over it. Let's just put it that way. And then I guess I'll just boost up this thing for 1%, but all right, so here we go. That's how I have him built right now. Take him right into PvP. We're not gonna have a mailbag today. Sorry guys, I'm running short on time. I went long in the Poison Ivy video. I talked too much. What can I say? So going into PvP. Actually, is he a siege bonus tune? Let's take him in there maybe, see if he runs with anybody well. Yep, he is a siege bonus tune, so I'll go down to my number 6 slot as per usual. We have, oh, well, we already know what we got to do here. Aquaman. Just to deal with, Aquaman is not an alien. Aquaman to deal with Black Flash. I think I'm going to put in Aqualad. I think Batman Beyond's going to have a lot of people are going to see how good that he is. I might keep Cassandra Cain in, and then that might be it, actually. I'm tempted to put in King Shark because of those bleeds, either King Shark or Terra. But because they're gonna have debuff immunity from the get-go, I'm gonna go ahead and leave in Cassandra Cain. Let's see how this runs. I can't wait to get that Mara skin. Yo, I probably should have waited to do this video till I had the Mara skin. I can't wait to use that. I can't wait. I'm gonna go ahead and do, I think, I haven't done a Mara video yet, so I always confuse Mara and Hippolyta for some reason. Don't ask me why. All right, so those are all those men's from, well, we love to see that. All right, I don't know. Maybe I should just boost as opposed to stun. Oh, they don't have debuff immunity. That is not what I expected. So now, should I heal someone with Bulwark? Strength ups to strength downs. Nobody has strength ups to strength downs, but it is heavy damage, and I'll apply more bleeds, which might help me take out Spectre. And here, strength, I don't need any of that. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. More bleeds, that's what we like to see. And then I think I'll lay this hit on Lex in case they get a chance to go. Cool, Spectre's out of the way, that's a good look. Now we got Black Flash out of the way. I don't know, I mean, that was a good look from Aqualad. I just can't say how much he contributed to the battle. But I mean, the team worked well together. They have a bunch of mins. They're all gonna heal. They laid down some bleeds. It's okay. It's all right. I don't know if I can fairly evaluate his value in that setup, though, to be frank. If I'm thinking about, like for him, I feel as though he's not necessarily, you find affinity matchups for him, you find the team you want to go against, and then you can put him in play. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if I'm running into a team with Arcus and Azrael on it, Azrael and Arcus. Wow, that was fortuitous for a video. It's almost like I planned that. All right, so if I'm running into a team with Arcus and Azrael on it, and they start to ramp, or they get a chance to ramp, then he's gonna serve a huge purpose there. And now that we're going against, since we're all Mystic, and I should not take this risk, but I'm gonna do it for the video. And I do mean that. Sometimes I say that just joking, but I am doing this for the video legitimately, because part of me is also curious. I want to see, I have a heavy Mystic team with an Azrael sitting there, which is not exactly smart. So I'm gonna see what I can do with it. You know what I mean? And they're running under Lex as well. So this is a pretty perfect situation, or a situation where Aqualad should shine. If he doesn't shine in this, oh wow, or Cassandra Cain could just take all the credit. If he doesn't shine in this situation, then I mean, it might just be that. Let me see here. So this is heavy damage. Apply 5 bleeds. Turn 5 of those strength ups into strength downs. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and do this because I want to see the animation too. Let's see what's up. I do like that animation. Wow. Not what I expected in terms of how much damage he should be doing. I put this back up to 2x. I really expected more from him in terms of heavy damage going against Arcus, who's a glass cannon. He has a lot of bleeds on him, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit Lex. Okay. Cassandra Cain, why didn't you retaliate? She has invisibility, so I can do one more on her A1 before I have to use her A2 to maintain that invisibility and those evasion ups. Let's go ahead and try to take Arcus up out of here. All right, so now we have this here. Apply 2 strength downs, apply 2 additional strength downs per each of the enemies' int ups. He has no int ups. So he's basically gonna be useless against Azrael right now. 2, fantastic. Next. That really didn't do anything. She's right here. My lady's trying to check and see where the dog is, and she's in my shirt. All right, so he has a lot of bleeds on him. He does have a lot of bleeds on him. I mean, I almost want to say this isn't Aqualad's fault. It's kind of like, it's just how the cookie's crumbling for him right now. Let's go ahead. Oh, actually, I probably should have put that on Aqualad. Let's speed this back up. Wow, we used to play this game in 2x. This slow? All right. So, basically in this scenario, what I would like to have happen is give him that damage immunity. Give him buff immunity. There's a lot of bleeds floating around on Azrael right now, but he's overhealing as he is wont to do. The A3 is about to come up for Aqualad now, so we can change 5 of those strength ups into strength downs. An additional 5 Remove all the end-ups and apply 5 additional bleeds. 5. It looks like he has more than 5. I mean, it does look like he won't hit as hard now. And some of those strength ups did fall off. Okay. He didn't ramp because of the debuff immunity that was running with Cassandra Cain, which might make it a big plus in terms of like dealing with Azrael. If he has an immunity up, if he has buff immunity on him based on what Cassandra Cain is doing to him, on top of the fact that some of his strength ups are being turned to strength downs by Aqualad, then that might be a really good matchup for them. That might be a really good pairing, a good synergy. So with a mostly Mystic team, we should be able to take out Azrael. Like, we didn't have one positive affinity matchup for him. And I mean, he's gonna bleed out in this next one. He's not gonna be able to ramp because of the immunity. Okay, so I mean, maybe I was being extra negative on his A3. That might have been unfair, but it seems as though we'll have it, unless I just spoke too soon. Let's go ahead and stun him. Good, he's out of there. All right, so, I mean, not bad. It was kind of a roundabout way to get there, but not bad. As opposed to just like bringing Arcus and cracking his face open. I mean, that's one way to go about it if you're gonna do it in Siege, I guess. All right, I'll take him into one more PvP battle, then I'll call it a video after that. Let's go back here. Go back into Wraith. Oh, she hears her in the kitchen. She hears something going on in the kitchen, so it's time for food. You want something to eat? You want something to eat? Huh? You going for the food? You going for the food? See her ears? Check out. She hears the bowls in the kitchen. Yeah. Okay. All right. Anyway, so, and now she takes off. All right. So, all right. Next. See, in a matchup like this, applying strength downs to any of these people doesn't matter, right? Stripping their int ups would matter, especially for Spectre. See if we can make this work then. Now that I just said that. I don't think it really means anything what I just said, but it could help. As you can tell, this was the team I was using beforehand. All right, so let's go ahead and just put a placeholder in there at, let's go ahead and put you in there. We do not have, I'll put Aquaman there at the side. I'll put in that. We don't have any debuff immunity, which makes me want to put in Dr. Poison. Dr. Poison is going to steal this show if I put Dr. Poison in. I'm also thinking about putting in King Shark, because the more bleeds we can apply, the stronger King Shark becomes as well. And I love playing with King Shark. So let's put King Shark in. And you know what? We can run Dr. Poison. We can run Dr. Poison, who is not a man. And her AoE is gonna take care of the rest of every man. You know what? I'm just not. Today I'm kind of out of it. It must be what it is. All right, so, and then we'll go this route. Bet. What are you doing? Anyway, so let's see what happens. But that ability to add those strength downs does not matter here. That ability to remove all this int ups will be helpful, especially if Spectre gets a chance to get going. And I probably should have tossed in a Taunter there, but I'm not really too worried about any of these guys doing anything. All right, so they're still about to go. Oh yeah, because Martian Manhunter turn meter. Got those empowered strength ups. So where am I going first? This is the one that will remove all int ups. Now, should I do that on him now, or should I save that for later? Oh, and we do have debuff immunity because Martian Manhunter got a chance to put on his A2. He got a chance to use his A2. Dadgummit. Well, in any case, he's gonna go off. If he goes off, the most likely death is probably going to be... I don't think anyone's going to die, most likely. But I'll put this onto Aqualad just because it's his video. All right, so now we're gonna try to take out. Okay. So here we go. Sorry for the weird lighting. I got a funky thing with the sun coming through my window today. I don't know what it is. Okay, so we should be able to take them out. All those empowered strength ups and you couldn't even finish off Spectre. Come on now. Come on, bruh. You laid it to Martian Manhunter, though. All right, so that's gonna be it. To this point, I kind of don't know how to judge Aqualad. I think he might have places and roles, but I feel like what you're bringing him for in terms of adding the strength ups, removing int ups, there might be other better options, but he does do the thing that he's advertised to do, so it's not all bad. But me having to say it's not all bad makes me think that it's not great either. I think I'm gonna play with him a little bit more. This is one of those things where I don't have a true conclusion on Aqualad. I think he's okay, but why would I bring him to take care of Azrael when I could bring Arcus? You know, like why would I take him to take care of Arcus when I could bring Wonder Girl, Yara Floor, pick one? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I should bring him, especially since his heavy damage A3 can't even one-shot Arcus. So, I don't know. I'm leaning more towards the negative side of him in terms of still get his frags, but whether you should invest in him or not, I'm not really sure. So, I would like to say this. Thank you guys for watching all the way through. I drop these videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So please like, please subscribe. And if you don't like it, hit subscribe and hit dislike. I'm okay with that as well. Thanks again. She's peeking in on me. I'll see you guys next time.